Hi everybody, I'm Captain Floofers, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And when we last left off, we cleared out the lava dome, and thus the fire area, and now we're heading into the wind area, but I think there's some other stuff we have to do beforehand. In any case, we're going to the rope bridge here. Some story is going to play out, if I remember correctly, but that's pretty much it. Gotcha. Step back, Floofers, and leave this filthy monster to me. So Reuben has a bit of a tumble. And then we fight this mummy, I guess. And we established that the axe did the most as far as physical damage goes. We'll just keep that equipped for now. This is automatic right here. Reuben, I'm alright. Keep going and I'll catch up. Okay. And then, it looks like we're immediately joined by Tristram instead. Your buddy fell, kid? Yeah, but he's okay. Alright, then I'll tag along with you for a bit. Yeah, alright. We're actually ahead in level compared to Tristram, which is very odd for this game. Anyway, it's been a little while since I last played, maybe like a week. I know I said I was going to try to get this done by playing it more often, but just haven't gotten around to it. There's a whole lot of stuff that I haven't been getting around to. Oh, look, the we're in a forest. Another forest. Alright, we'll start beating up some monsters here. But, yeah, I've actually axed a lot of stuff from my focus right now. I'm streamlining some more things, and, long story short, my goal at the very moment is to focus on just completing the recording for this, because I really just wanted to get this done. With the way things are right now, I don't know if I'm going to get around to learning the speedrun right away. Well, they're just weak to... They are weak to shurikens, so I'm just going to stop casting spells on those. Actually, speaking of which, not save, not save. That'll do. Alright, there's an arrow pointing that way. But yeah, my main goal right now is to just, at the very least, complete recording this game, and then I can just go ahead and focus on other things right now, because there's just a lot. Nothing, like, super important or anything. It's just one of those situations where, like, you know, my adult life... my real-life, actual important stuff is fine. It's just that when it comes to things that really don't matter, that I do in my spare time, I'm trying to focus on too many things at once. And I'm trying to stop doing that. Well, at least for the time being. I'm focusing more on my backlog. But this is one of these things that I just kind of want to get out of the way. Especially since this is something that I'm doing on my own. Yeah, we had those you know, few parts with Greg in them. But, I don't know, I don't know how long I'm going to be going with the, with recording for the time being. I really don't, I'm, you know, feeling the burnout right now, and I think by putting myself on an indefinite hiatus again, I can just get some focus back, and I'll come back to recording or possibly going on to Twitch or something like that when, you know, the mood arises. But for right now, I had basically planned on taking a hiatus at the very least, or possibly quitting YouTube once we were done with Deus Ex and Oracle of Ages, and Honestly, the way things are, like, I haven't been able to really record with Greg for a long time, like the last couple weeks. And, you know, because stuff has been coming up on his end. And I don't even know if Deus Ex is even working on his computer. So I don't even know if we're going to be able to finish Deus Ex. And it's kind of got me less eager to really get into play. I mean, as much as I really want to play through Oracle of Ages to kind of cap that off, I really don't want to play it right now. And I guess it's just more of this, you know, the streamlining mentality right now. But I'm really not like recording to me right now is just another thing that's getting in the way of, you know, doing everything that I want to do. It's like a non. I mean, it's a regular thing that I do that doesn't really have a set goal, and you know, just doing it for the sake of doing it at this point. And other like games that I've been doing that are in that vein are like Animal Crossing and Final Fantasy XIV. I've basically cut for the time being, so that I can focus on stuff like, you know, mostly so I can focus on my backlog. Although I do plan on once I beat Tomb Raider, because I'm playing Tomb Raider right now, the original PS1 Tomb Raider. Once I beat Tomb Raider, I am going to play some stuff on my Game Boy Micro, which I do have now. I'll get to the specifics of my Game Boy Micro, what's going on with that, in a second, but just to kind of get some more, like, clears for the year, kind of pad that out. Oh. They counter with confusion. Good to know. I will cease direct hits on them. Anyway, it's time for... Actually, what's Cure gonna do to you guys? I don't do a lot. I think Holy did the most of all the attacks I've tried so far. Quake's not going to work on them, but Thunder. I mean, Thunder's probably going to one-hit this, because I'm not multi-targeting, but... I think if I was multi-targeting with Thunder, comparatively, White or Holy or whatever you want to call it, it's going to do more. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna focus on beating this as soon as possible. And then that's one less thing on my mind right now. But I digress. So the Game Boy Micro came in. I talked about my Game Boy Micro in the last session. I was really excited to get it. I got it. And it works. It's in acceptable condition. I say acceptable. It's not in perfect condition or anything like that. I mean, I don't expect it to be in perfect condition, but like you could tell that like someone was into it. Like someone had opened it up at some point and fiddled around with things. Oh shit! I didn't mean to physically attack you. Sorry. I'm not going to apologize for attacking, but... Anyway, yeah, it looked like somebody had been into it. Like they had, because like one of the screws is missing, and there's tiny dents around the outside. Probably the most concerning thing, about it was that, the two directions on the D-pad don't work. Well... Oh, Better Axe, cool. I say they don't work. They really do. It's just one of those situations where, like, I was kind of worried at first because it's like, you know, I spent a lot of money on this, and the only reason it would cost as much as it did is because these things are rare because they flopped in the US and nobody bought them. So, you know, they're going to be jacking up the prices. And, so, I mean, I say it's in acceptable condition because it's not bad. I mean, other than the fact that somebody opened it up, it looks like it's a used, just a, you know, standard wear and tear and all that, which is fine. But I was worried because, you know, 2 of the directions on the D-pad didn't work. So I looked it up, and apparently that's just like a common thing over time. You know, it's just the contacts need to be cleaned. And sure enough, while I was messing around with it, I found out that it was up and left on the D-pad. More specifically, quote unquote didn't work. They still do work. You just have to like push them really hard in like a certain way in order to get them to register. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's just the it just needs to be cleaned. That's fine. That's an easy fix. I can do that. So what I've done, and I was kind of planning on doing this to begin with, but I got a replacement shell. The one that I got, like I was probably going to be getting a replacement shell anyway, so I didn't really care about what color it was. When I bought it off of Amazon, it said it was black, but it's actually like a metallic blue color. I think it's one of the colors that was only in Japan, so that's probably why it's a lot. But like I was gonna change the color on it anyway, so I really didn't care. I'll probably hold on to the shell because it's, you know, it's made of metal for one thing. That's, you know, it's high quality aluminum. I also bought a faceplate, an aftermarket faceplate to go with it. And so while it did come with the original faceplate when it got to me, as well as the charger, which was, you know, nice because not everything comes with the charger these days. I have one that has a bunch of like boos like from Mario on it, so I use that as the faceplate on there right now. But I'm still going to use that faceplate. But I did purchase, and I'm currently awaiting the arrival of an aftermarket shell that's colored red. Also a bigger battery, and how does Blizzard do one? Okay, I probably should have realized because they were casting Blizzard spells. Yeah, bigger battery, as well as a USB charger cable for it. USB charge cable for it. I mean, I do have a standard like AC adapter, which is great, but yeah, I think the USB one's gonna be easier if I take it with me traveling or something. What I want to do, I'll just attack you with the axe and see how well that works, because oh yeah, there we go. A brand new axe, may as well use it. Although my attack's down now, so actually, how will this cure work on the mummy here? I'll never know now. Oh, no, I will, because Tristram isn't using his attacks on the thing that's weak to the attacks. It's using it on something that's resistant. Oh, okay. That was my bad. But yeah, once I get all that in, I'm gonna clean the buttons and put the new shell and everything on there, and then I'm gonna use it. And I may think about getting a new screen for it. The screen that's on it is fine. There's like some... I wouldn't say damage, but like there's some weirdness with it. It's not like dead pixels or anything. It's just kind of like a weird sort of like burned in pattern on the screen or something like that. I mean, I can still see everything fine, and it's really not all that noticeable. I mean, it's noticeable, like when you first power it on and everything, but it's something I can live with. That's why I said acceptable. But I mean, I did find, you know, the place where I got a lot of these replacement parts or aftermarket parts also sell replacement screens, so, you know, I can get one of those if need be. But yeah, I'm so far. I mean, I've put more games onto my EverDrive, and I've played around with it. You know, as much as I could, you know, with the busted D-pad. I'm gonna say busted. It's more, you know, just has to be clean. Is there a teleport under here? Yes. Where's this go? Ninja stars. Okay. Ooh. I'm just gonna cast Cure on you. So that's the thing with the Game Boy Micro. There was something else that I was thinking of doing with it, but I don't think it's really necessary. And I can't really remember what it was that I was thinking of. Oh yeah, I was messing around with some games, and like the only game I can really play for like a, you know, even semi-regularly was like the Game Boy Advance Pokemon Pinball, because I could use the shoulder buttons as the flippers. Okay, so I don't think we really had much of context as to why we went into the forest in the first place. I think it's just because it's on the way to Windia. So we just kind of like tromp into this forest with no context, and then just go up to this Deku Tree looking guy here, and just assume that not only do we assume that he's the king of the forest, but we assume that we are in the position to make demands of him. You know, assuming that he is the king. I mean, I'm fairly sure he's the king of the forest, but, you know, we're in a position to make demands, I guess, so let us through. I don't think it likes you. How about Kaylee? Can't she talk to trees? How do you know who Kaylee is? She must be an... What? Why would Kaylee be in Aquaria? Why would she be there? Is there... I mean, okay, we may have told her at some point earlier on in the story that, hey, we're going to Aquaria to meet up with Phoebe or something, or find Captain Mac or whatever. It's just... It's weird because... Like, you would assume that, like, you just told her, like, meet me in Aquaria, and then you just, like, ditched her there. Which is very rude, by the by. But, I guess we're going to Aquaria, and I don't know if there's any kind of easy way to teleport there right now. I'm just gonna go this way. Because I know if there is an easier way right now, I just honestly can't be bothered to remember what it is. I don't even know if the resistance glitch even works on an emulator. I just want to get this done for the, oh dear. I forgot where to go. Hold on. Oh. We have to go through the other door. I'm dumb. That's the way that basically goes to the fire area. We want to go to the water area. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go see Kaylee in Aquaria, because she's there for some reason. She had a reason to go here, and we just happen to know. Sorry if you hear the... I think it's the garbage truck or something. Maybe it's a tow truck outside. This mic picks up all kinds of stuff. I'm actually going to check. I'm curious now. One moment. Actually, it appeared to be some sort of utility truck out in the parking lot. Alright, so is Kaylee in the inn? Should we just rest in the inn? Let's just rest in the inn. No reason not to while we're here. Let's see, where's... I guess Kaylee's not in the inn, where I would assume that most travelers would go. How about in here? Did she go to Phoebe's house? Yes, she's at Phoebe's house. Why is she at Phoebe's house? Hey, Phoebe, why is she here? Kaylee's sleeping. Why don't you go talk to Grandpa until she wakes up? Okay, I guess we're gonna go talk to Spencer. Actually, not Captain Mac, Spencer. Captain Mac is a character in the game, but Spencer is the guy I meant earlier when I said Captain Mac. But I was doing the water. That's right. And there's no. Nope, that's save. Out of the way, lady. There's not a run button. So, we're just stuck doing this. Did a whole bunch of stuff happen and I just don't remember? Like, why did we assume that Kaylee just went to Aquaria? B, yes, she's in Aquaria, so we assumed correctly. But why did she go to Phoebe's house, and how does Phoebe know her? I'm probably just being dumb and not remembering this after seeing, like, the dialogue from that, like, 2 weeks ago. But we have to go all the way down and talk to Spencer now, so that's great. I know we have at least 2 or 3 more dungeons to go through in the game, so just wasting time, I suppose. How's the tunnel going? Can you save Captain Mac and his ship? I can't dig a tunnel that far. We need Otto's help. He's in Windia. By the way, who's that with you? Tristram, at your service. I'm a treasure hunter. You don't say. Listen, I recently heard a rumor about some amazing armor. Let's go! Sorry, Floofers. I'm going treasure hunting with him later. Yeah, okay. Bye. Tristram, Spencer. I almost forgot. I'll give you this Dragon Claw. Don't worry, it's on me. Yeah, you and me too. You and me both. Oh, and I guess just Phoebe's just gonna join? You'll use a bomb to move this dirt. Phoebe, you shouldn't fiddle with that. What is happening? Why is this just going on its own? The tunnel collapsed. I have to tell Grandpa to take care of it. Well, that was incredibly contrived. Alright, we'll take care of Kaylee. So Kaylee's going to join the party, conveniently. And we're just going to ignore the fact that Ruben is stranded on a cliff someplace. You know, I do like this game. I do enjoy playing it. I consider it to be a favorite in some standing, but the story is really dumb. Alright, let's go get Kaylee. I guess she's awake now because plot. Kaylee, you're well. Yes, but did you hear about my dad? Yeah, Spencer told me. He said I should see Otto in Windia, and I was hoping you'd come too. Okay. So Kaylee got up to level 31 in the meantime. That's something that a lot of people complain about when they complain about. That's one of the big points is you know, when all the other characters are higher level than you for no reason. This is one of the prime examples. Is Kaylee. I just remember it actually was sick the whole time. I gave her the elixir. I don't know how she got to Aquaria. I don't remember how she got to Aquaria. Why am I going this way? Did I even go into the tower in the right entrance? No, I didn't. Hold on. I have to go down this way. And then go in this entrance. Oy vey, okay. But yeah, Kaylee's been sick this whole time. We gave her an elixir, she's been recovering, and then she somehow gained like 30 levels. But how do you know that it wasn't like some sort of miracle elixir, or some way that she reacted to the elixir that just made her gain experience levels and the shiny badass axe? I mean, obviously magic exists. That could be a side effect of that. Anyway, we gotta go back to the Alive Forest, go talk to the tree. I'm not gonna fight all of these enemies again. Because I don't feel a need to at the moment. I just gotta find my way back to where the tree king of the forest tree guy is. I mean, I'll fight this guy again because he's in the way. I don't know, that whole sequence was just out of nowhere, and like it's just contrived. They were trying to write a reason for me to go to Windia, even though I kind of already had one. I think more what they were doing was they were looking for a reason to boot Tristram from the party. Or even boot Ruben from the party, and then get me Kaylee. Tristram was just there for no reason. He was just kind of like a placeholder until Kaylee joins. And even then, Tristram just leaves the party because he wants to ditch us. So... I don't know. Like I said, the story is really kind of dumb. Again, I still like the game, but, you know. It's not my favorite game of all time. That's Link's Awakening, and you all know that. Let's get some water there. Hopefully I can kill this axe in one, or this ghost in one hit. Okay.